I want to be honest with you. I'm not happy to be here. I'm sure you're not happy to be here either. I think we all wish we didn't need to be here. I'm not happy with what took place in the last 24 hours. But if ever there's a reason for us to be here, that's a reminder. It's a reminder of why we're here. And I want to welcome you on what is a cool November day to Toronto, and particularly those of you who took the time to travel here from the Ukraine. I can only imagine how hard it is to leave your businesses and your families at what is a truly dangerous time. I want to tell you about my favorite Ukrainian not named Chrystia Freeland. And that's your ambassador. Your ambassador came and visited me just a short while after she was appointed here. It was about 8 weeks after Russia had invaded Ukraine. Now, I'll be honest with you, I was expecting to hear about the needs of Ukraine from a military perspective, from a financial perspective, the things that you would expect a country at war to come and meet with you and ask you about. Instead, what she has said to me then and has stuck with me since, and why we're so pleased to have the opportunity to show our support at the Business Council of Canada on behalf of our members for your battle. It's our battle. And she said to me that the Ukrainian economy is actually the third front. It had never been put that way. And she told me the story of her mom, who at that time was going to work every single day. And I remember it well because through that one story, I think I understand the people of Ukraine. Your resolve, your resilience, your dogged determination, and why you are going to win. She thanked me for the humanitarian assistance that the Canadian government and Canadian companies had been given at that time. But what she said to me is, Ukraine, you know what we really need, she said? We want to do business. We want to do business on commercial terms with you and anyone else who wants to help us rebuild a war-torn Ukraine. And on that April afternoon, she highlighted three things that I think play to Canadian strengths and Canadian capacities and Canadian capabilities, particularly in our pension funds. And those three things were infrastructure, energy, and agriculture. And so today, 7 months later, we've seen the remarkable resiliency of the Ukrainian economy. The fact is, despite what just took place in the last 24 hours or in the last 8 months, Russian attacks have not broken the spirit of the Ukrainian people, nor their entrepreneurial spirit. So when people ask, is it too soon to talk about rebuilding? And I know some people have asked that question. Is it appropriate that we're all here talking about how to rebuild Ukraine? I would say to you two things. One is, that started months ago. And two is, if we don't talk about it, the other guy wins. The other guy wins. And we can't let that happen. And you know what? We here in Canada, certainly in the Canadian business and the Canadian government, I can say, are not going to let that happen. We're just not going to let that happen. And so we are proud. We are extremely proud. We're not happy. We're not happy that we have to do this with you. But we are proud to stand with you and to stand with the people of Ukraine and to stand with Ukraine itself. And so we're very grateful for the opportunity to partner with Xenon and CUCC at this important conference. The standing room only crowd tells you there's a lot of interest in making sure that we rebuild Ukraine together to be even stronger than she was before. And so we hope that this is in fact the first of many opportunities for Canadian and Ukrainian businesses to work together in Ukraine and in other parts of the world. And it's my sincere hope that the next time I have an opportunity to speak with you, it's at a time when I'm speaking to you in Kiev, where I'll happy to be there. Slava Ukraini.